having a vision and knowing what your vision is more important than I thought it was.
To really make me think about myself and who I was and where I wanted to be.
I found out that I can be vulnerable. In fact, that being vulnerable is actually a good thing. That being vulnerable actually provides opportunity for other people to gives them permission to be vulnerable as well, and so it helps people grow in being more authentic.
I knew I was doing a good job. It's just continuing to evolve, both as a person and as a leader, takes work and time, and it's important to take that time. And I'm seeing the benefits of that now.
You're not alone. Sometimes as a leader, you can feel isolated because you're not necessarily having conversations always with your coworkers because they're not the most appropriate conversations. You have to have them usually with somebody that's a supervisor. So it was nice to have other ladies that were in that role that you can kind of bounce ideas off of and share some frustrations and share some successes as well.
And just to know that there are other professional women out there that are struggling with the same kinds of challenges, and that, they're along the same journey.
Free sharing, where you knew you can do that in a safe place. I enjoyed the diversity of our team. We had, even though we had women that had been professionals for a long time, we also had some ladies that had been fairly new in their role, and so we had a good diversity in our group.
I learned in going through the program is that sometimes we can be our own biggest barrier to growth and to development and stuff, is in that we hold ourselves back. I really found the whole program very intriguing. I could feel a difference within myself. I was starting to feel better about what I was doing and stuff, and learning how to become that stronger leader.
I think the biggest impact for me was that life is a journey, and that it's okay along the way to not be perfect, and that nobody's perfect, and there is no end goal that I'm getting to. I'm just evolving along the way.
Knowing that, we're not perfect, but, we're trying our best, and we're if we come into things with a positive attitude, then we're going to get positive results.
I never took time to think back, and this was scheduled time on a regular basis, kind of forced me to look back, and it really helped me to see the value in taking time, thinking things through, looking back on what has happened, planning, and not just planning for the organization, but planning for myself and planning through my life and where I see myself going, and having a vision, and taking that time to do that. It really, the structured part of having sessions and having times booked, and it became really important to me.
Well, I found the leadership circle profile very informative. It really, there are parts of it that I didn't want to read, but as you get to read it, you can see where other people are seeing you, and trying to come to to an understanding as to why people are seeing that or perceiving that information, and why are they seeing that part, right? And how do we overcome that? You've got to have the desire to want that success within your life, and I think that all people, all women, we tend to put ourselves on the back burner, but knowing that these are steps that I need to take in order to grow as a person.
I just think one of the biggest things is that I was on the right track, and I am on the right track. And I guess along the way, just somehow I was questioning whether I was, and this was a lot of reassurance of that.
Knowing that there is more that we can all do. I think that part of life is we're always growing and developing and stuff, and I just find this as a very helpful tool in connecting some of those things that we often put off to the side, right, which would be ourselves.